All right, welcome back to the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. Pony, Kevin Davis just tweeted us. He said, "How does Tom Wilson keep getting away with this crap? Forget Mario's words about the NHL being a garage league. Guys like Wilson make it the NHL a garbage league." So it just seems like a lot of Penguins fans I know hate Tom Wilson, but I'm starting to think like a lot of fans all over the NHL, besides some Capitals fans, are hating Tom Wilson as well.
Well, the problem that the NHL runs into here is that they believe that so many casual hockey fans love the fighting in the physical part of the sport. And so I think that's why they're scared to really, unless it's assault level stuff where one guy gets a concussion or ends up in the hospital, they're really hesitant to punish these guys. You know, it's got to be really bad where the end result of the play is severe for them to do anything about it. Because I think for them, so much of the NHL's identity is wrapped up in fighting and the violence. That's how old school Canadian purists feel the game should be played as well. So I think that Gary Bettman, I think he kowtows to both of those fan bases, the ones who feel like this is old school hockey and the others who feel like, hey, people can't really appreciate hockey without fighting and ultra-violent stuff.
Yeah, those old school hockey purists, they like an eye for an eye, and they like to take care of it themselves out on the ice. I mean, I'm not a big...
That's what Matt Barnaby tweeted. I knew Matt Barnaby from my time in Buffalo. I was completely embarrassed by what he said today, that they should go, how you deal with it is you get a tough guy that handles it himself. This isn't 1960. This isn't Eddie Shore hockey. This isn't the movie Slapshot. This is 2021. Ryan Whitney, the guy drank an entire bottle of that crappy pink vodka, evidently, when he got on Twitter today. Did you see some of the crap that he was spewing?
No, I didn't see his.
Spitting chiclets. How about spitting manure out of your mouth? The kind of things that he was saying. A former Penguin who should be very ashamed of himself and his takes on this Tom Wilson matter.
All right, let's go out to Matt in Upper St. Clair. How you doing, Matt?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good.
Hey.
So just a couple points here. I mean, I agree with Tom Wilson being a thug and not the best for the NHL. However, he plays hockey. So I reviewed the video. I've seen it. And he does sucker punch the guy on his back. What is it? Bukovic is probably not his name, but you know what his name is. And then his teammates come in to fight for him because he got sucker punched on the ground. So the fight is a continuation of what he did. Now, I'm a longtime Penguins fan, season ticket holder. My wife loves him. We're Penguins fans. He's very passionate. I get it. It was a sucker punch, but his team caused him to come in.
Hey, Matt, let me stop you. Let me ask you a question real quick. Do you like fights in hockey? Because I don't. I mean, this is a topic for another day. I wish they would just take fighting altogether. I want to see goals, up and down action. I don't want to see fighting. I don't want to see this as a fan.
No,
I don't know what other fans want to see, though.
I will agree with you. Like, the fighting in hockey it's the past. And if you've seen, like, teams have gone away from the bigger, the thugs, the Matt Cooks, those guys. We've gotten away from that. And Bettman has also said, we don't want that. We don't support that. Now, I don't think a $5,000 fine, when this guy's been suspended 5 or 6 times already for fights or slapping. Or
That's the equivalent of an NFL player. That's the equivalent of an NFL player not wearing the right cleats. That was Edmund Nelson's job. Remember, Richie?
Yeah.
He used to go around and see if guys had the right, uniforms
he
on
still
and
does
helmet
it,
visors.
I believe. I saw him. Yeah.
Okay, well that's the tip. That's what the envelope's for. $5,000. They'd get it in their locker the next week. This is $5,000 for taking a guy like Artemi Panarin, who's one of the best players in the NHL, almost won the Hart Trophy last year, when he doesn't have a helmet on, and smashing his head on the ice, or at least attempting to. He could have killed him. Seriously. That's not an exaggeration. So I don't want to hear any, I'm not really in the mood to hear rationalizations or excuse making for the guy. Tom Wilson does not get the benefit of the doubt. Period. End of paragraph. And really end of story. And for the NHL to want to turn a blind eye, probably because they think if they take him away from Washington for the playoffs, the Capitals are going to raise hell and they're going to go after the NHL and say, You know, you're taking away one of our best players, and you're making it hard for us to win a Stanley Cup. Well, them the breaks. If you don't want that, you know, get the guy in line and make sure he doesn't lose his mind, lose his gourd like he did on the ice the other night.
But they can't get him in line. I don't get it. You know, what you said was perfect. Also, him being a repeat offender, it just happens time and time again. All right, now to our Tri-State Office Furniture tweet of the night before we take some phone calls in the next segment. But this is Mike Clay.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah.
That looks like Richie Walsh.
Yeah, it's actually my tweet of the night, right? But the Steelers have the toughest schedule, and the Super Bowl champions have the easiest schedule. It's unbelievable when you look at this. I mean, Pony, I don't know what you think about it, but, I mean, it looks like just pencil in Tampa to the Super Bowl again.
No, pencil in the Steelers because Najee Harris is going to break all of O.J. Simpson's records and go for 2,500 yards and score 25 touchdowns next year.
All right, we're going to take a break. Back with more of your phone calls. Some of your tweets coming up next.